Now, this doesn't mean that I can say any of the fun words, but I sure have been thinking about it. Lost my virginity with a soft dick. Y'all might be thinking, wow, that's got to take a hog to work, right? You'd be wrong. All it takes is a girl that believes deep enough and keeps drinking after she gets it. I was 17, she was 22. She knew what she wanted. When me and Whiskey, though, we figured it out. It's all right. All right, we still got big pop. Thank y'all so much.
Seth Shepard, welcome to the show, Seth.
Thank you.
I love your accent. I haven't heard it since you did the narration on the Big Lebowski.
Yes, sir. Last time I was on, you said the same thing. Yes, sir.
Really? You've been on before?
About a year and a half ago, yeah. It was my maybe 8th time on stage, and I'm doing comedy about 16, 18 months now.
This is your 8th time on stage?
No, last time I was on. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have an unbelievable voice.
Thank you.
Both your voice and your jokes could talk us all to sleep, without a doubt. So what's been going on, Seth? Tell us about your life. What are you doing for work right now?
I work at a dispensary, which is pretty funny because I don't smoke weed. But I went to a...
Thank you, go for it to be illegal every time it's on the ballot. Not my type of thing at all. I'm a simple man. I make my eggs and bacon, put on my camouflage hat, and get to writing the jokes. The squawking eagle of America is what keeps us safe, and I consider myself a true patriot.
Yes, sir.
When I'm not making myself breakfast or feeding my dogs, I'm invading the Capitol, boiling up my guns, and just doing what's right for the country.
Yes, sir. I do support the weeds. I feel like I'm 29. I'm too old to be so scared. It's I quit smoking because I went on stage after smoking. I was like, oh, no, why do you all hate me? What's going on? I was so scared.
I hate you because those jokes are trash.
I know.
Don't think too deep in it. Smoke the joint, do some crack or something, man. Anybody got some heroin in this bitch? Oh my God. I know this is the platform to support people, but kill yourself. It's over, son. You look like you started a cuckold video.
Man, I don't know why that colored fella talked to me like that night. He was disrespectful as hell.
Here's my wife, and it's her birthday. Make her feel good. That's like the guys that always pick on.
Oh, you've seen those videos, huh?
I was part of those videos.
So, Seth, we work at a weed dispensary. What are you doing for fun? What does a guy like Seth do for fun? You look like a man of many hobbies.
I like building guns.
Wow. Straight out of my impression of him.
He said building guns?
Building guns.
Oh, I'm sorry about everything I said about you.
He's also sorry for disrespecting your art form and holding them sideways every time he hits them.
That's whenever I first moved down here, I called the mothership and I said, hey y'all, I usually got a gun on my hip. Y'all got pistol check? They're like, what? I was like, if I got a gun on my hip, y'all got somebody to get my gun to. And they said, no. I was like, all right, I thought this was Texas. I'm sorry.
There's only one person that the mothership allows to have a gun in this place, and that person is D-Madness, ladies and gentlemen. Look out.
Well, he's not done a good job because if he built guns, you should have took the opportunity to shoot yourself before you did. You know, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Seth, what's your love life like?
It's doing all right. I actually just this past week I broke up with a lady because she sent me all kinds of weird shit, kind of suicidal shit, and I'm like, I got her a gun.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I got maybe 6.5 good inches of dick and 15 pumps if I'm lucky. I don't know why you're about to kill yourself over that. Leave me alone. Yep.
That's 6.5, huh?
Yeah. We're doing all right.
Yeah. How much bad dick do you have?
I'll be honest, Tony, the base is so thick it doesn't go in. Little tree stump down there.
Seth, this is incredible. So she was suicidal, so you broke up with her? What an unbelievable boyfriend. Man of the year, everybody.
Give her a better help read or something, dude.
I avoided her for a few days, and she's like, I'm going in the dark end. I'm like, oh.
I'm the dark end.
Amazing, man. So, yeah.
I've learned my lesson. Crazy pussies and shit, but it ain't worth it at the end of the day. You need somebody who can cook you some eggs, hang out, be a good woman.
Hey, it's unbelievable, this guy. I mean, unbelievable. Seth, what else do you do for fun? Give us another hobby before I get you.
I like to go fishing. I ain't been fishing since I moved out.
We already knew that. Give us another one.
Let's see. I walk around 6th Street and just look at the homeless people. It's kind of funny. I feel like you're not a comic in Austin unless you pissed in an alley. Just taking a look at all the turds back there. What's going on? There's
a lot of turds back there.
It's a lot.
For those of you that just listen to the show from far away, let me tell you, right behind us, literally behind us, about 15 feet behind us, there's turds.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, Red Man. This Red Man's one fart sound effect for episode trap.
Do you think you look any homeless at all?
Oh yeah, I'm sure I do.
You look like Luke Notecomb, all right?
Yes, sir.
Seth Shepherd. What's your family like? Are they real billy goats too?
Yeah, I come from a long line of prejudiced people. They're great, but I remember whenever I was on the show last, Cam Patterson followed me up and he said, "You got a good slave owner voice."
Yeah.
And for the next 2 months, every time I call my dad, he's like, "What's up, slave owner voice?" I'm like, "You can't. No, it's his. You can't say that. That's."
You can't imagine what your dad's voice is like.
Oh, it's great. That's he honestly have a deeper voice than any. I used to smoke 3 packs a day, so this ain't all natural like this.
Newports?
Marlboro Red.
I thought you were 1/8 black. Sorry.
Fair point. Somebody did leave.
It's cool.
Somebody did leave a pack of Newport menthols at Creek last night. And I smoked every one. I don't know whose it was, but it was mine now. Ain't that for you?
Real quick before I let you out of here, this soft dick, she puked, you were 17, she was 22. How did that end up happening?
It was my sister's friend, and we got drunk. It was at her house. I fucked her on the couch. It was my sister's friend.
You have a voice like you would lose your virginity to your sister.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Yeah.
No disrespect to West Virginia.
Kentucky, yes, sir.
Yeah. Amazing. And why was your dick soft? Because you were drunk too.
I had a fifth of whiskey. I was. We figured it out eventually, but it's. I have an innate tolerance to whiskey. It don't make any sense. It's. I get free drinks in some of the clubs around here. The other 2 weeks ago, I had a full, maybe 750. I don't even know, but I've never had a hangover, so I'm not learning lessons. I wish I could. The only hangover I've ever had was from tequila.
Wow.
Yep. That's not interesting at all. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's good when the people watching the show actually fall asleep watching it, because that means that we get the entire view that just stays on and then it rolls, and then they have to watch it again. So we get 2 views by having someone on like you early on in the episode. I'm a businessman on top of a host and a comedian and a roaster. So, all right, you're leaving here with a 1/8 normal size black joke book. There you go. There you go. Seth Shepherd, everybody. On to the next one we go. There goes Seth. There goes Seth. Oh my goodness, look who it is, everyone. The lovely Heidi, everybody. Live in the flesh. Go to HeidiRegina.com. Check out our podcast, Love on the Line. Also, check out the Keltoni Band on YouTube. They have a new show, Find You Part 2. Or they have a new song. They do songs. Hello there. This podcast is sponsored by Shopify. You know, when we started this thing, it seemed like we had to figure it all out on our own. Everybody said, who's going to want to buy tickets to an open mic that they can possibly watch on YouTube for free? Filming schedule, logos, it was all overwhelming. And then one day, we introduced a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks, and that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be such a game changer for millions of businesses. That tool is Shopify. Oh, Red Band.
Tony, Shopify is the best business tool out there. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names like Mattel at Gymshark to brands just getting started.
Ooh, great. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. Accelerate your efficiency, whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/GoTony. Go to shopify.com/GoTony. That's shopify.com/GoTony. Say shopify.com/GoTony. That's shopify.com/GoTony. Your next fucking poll, ladies and gentlemen, goes by the name of Julian Casas. Julian Casas.
Yo.
So I don't think Stephen Hawking fucked any kids. Because how? There's only one thing he could have done. Only one thing that makes any sense. He lined them up on the ground, put a ramp on either side, and turned this chair up to full speed. He has the science to make it happen. I could just imagine his tires creating fire tracks. I'm pretty sure that's how his face got that way. It's just the wind resistance. You know what I mean? It's just like... Alright, that's my set.
Julian Casas. Welcome, Julian. Is this your first time on the show?
First time.
I love it. Welcome. How long have you been on stand-up?
6 months.
6 months. Very good. Premise and execution. The delivery felt organic. It felt like you're new. But it was good.
Yes.
What up? How you living, Paul? 100%. How you living, big dog?
I was...
All right, I know you've told me that 3 times. I'm awake. How you living? Let me guess. You were trying to catch me while I was awake. All right, so what's good, my man? Yo, dog. Now that you've got me, I'm here with bated breath, and you're not saying anything. Yo, dog. Paul, did you fall asleep on me, big dog? Paul, what's going on, big man? Oh, what's up, baby? Paul's over here jerking himself off. Why he wanted to talk. Dog. Paul, come on, my man.
Thinking about what I wanted to do with my life because I was working at Amazon. I was just tired of it. And I said, you know, what kind of life do I want to live? And I was like, do I want to be a rock star? Do I want to...
Hell yeah. I like the option.
If I could put 8 to 10 hours a day into one of those things, I said comedy, I think, is the one thing that I could see myself working really hard on.
What came in second place to stand-up comedy? Being a rock star? Were you about to go buy? Were you gonna go to Guitar Center or something like that and buy a guitar? Like what?
I think I don't think there was no second place. It kind of just comedy was like the only thing I could see myself doing long term and working really hard on for
What ethnicity are you?
Mexico.
100%.
Both my parents, but I did a DNA test. It's like 35% native Mexican.
How much percent you need to have an actual official ice rating here? Is it like
35%?
all right? Give it
No, they're on the way. Very cool. So what do your parents do? Mom's a stay-at-home mom. What does dad do? Am I right?
Mom's on disability.
Yeah.
And dad's a forklift driver.
Yeah, perfect.
It's a direct makeup of Stephen Hawking right there, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What kind of disability does your mom have?
I'm gonna use one.
Schizophrenic.
Oh,
Yes.
Has that affected you a lot as a kid, I bet?
Honestly, she's it's very like low key. She has voices in her head, but she handles it well. So she's not.
Do the voices speak Spanish?
I never thought to ask.
Do the voices know anything Bad Bunny was saying at the Super Bowl halftime show? I'm just curious. Can your mother translate the halftime show? All right, I just
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I was watching the T-Pack halftime show, so no, I'm kidding.
I would have to ask her.
It's good. But nothing too nuts that she's ever done. Any big break meltdowns like Donnell did a few episodes ago.
No, it's just her. Like if she has like an episode, it's just really small. Her handling it herself.
Is it an episode or a
I'm like-
telenovela? What do you call it exactly?
It's more like she's talking to herself, and I'm like, what's going on?
That makes sense. Dad's cool. You and Dad are close.
Me and Dad are close. Like
What does he think of? Go ahead.
my parents got separated when I was like in second grade,
Uh,
but he lives in the same town, and I see him like pretty often.
But which part side of your mother did he separate from?
that's a good question.
Yeah, her main personality, I think, but supposedly it changed over time. So who knows?
Does she live by herself now, or does she have another man?
No, she lives by herself for like the last maybe like 20 something years.
Okay.
But in her head, she lives with a group of people, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well she took us with her too, so there's like a whole.
You still live with Mom?
Not anymore. I moved to Austin actually.
You live by yourself?
I live by myself.
Nice. How are you able to afford that apartment now that do you still work at Amazon?
So I was working at Amazon in California, and then I just I said, you know what, I looked up the cost of living in Austin, and I said, you know what, I could pull out my savings, go to Austin, find a job, and then last for like as long as I need to last until like my comedy skills grow. And
Let me ask you this: how much money did you have saved up?
about 14,000,
Very good. What's your rent?
like 500, 570, 575. I live in a travel trailer. I don't live in
Ever see Uncle Laser out there?
Hey, Julian, can you help me move this couch over here? Oh, come on, give me a hand. Say my name 3 times. Let's go.
Wow, Julian, you have any hobbies or anything like that?
Sometimes I write things other than comedy. Like I like to write poetry sometimes too, and then draw. And
What else?
just
Wild and fun.
Seems like he would be a good eulogy writer.
Yeah.
you know, I have I made a couple friends here that, and at least one of them, gets me out of the house. Make sure that I'm not like stuck at home.
You seem like the kind of guy that could drink tequila all day, have no hangover. I didn't think you had whiskey at all. You'd be tremendously hungover. Reverse of the last guy.
I don't get hungover. Whiskey does make me emotional though.
Ooh, what kind of stuff happens to you if you drink whiskey?
I start thinking about my life too much.
Poetry. Are you going to get a job now? Are you looking for a job?
I'm just interrupt yourself.
Poetry gets emotional.
I'm Ubering now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Uber Eats or just regular Uber with humans?
Regular Uber, I like it better when the package gets in and out on its own.
I love it. Brilliant. Like I said about the Stephen Hawking thing, you have a very funny brain. I think you're just gonna keep getting better. There's I don't think there's anything that can stop you, Julian. I see it. I've been doing this way too long. I know what it's like when someone has a premise and the only thing that needs catching up is their delivery, and that's where you are right now. It's incredible. Sign up again. Here's a big joke. Boom. Boom. There you go. It happens. All right. Your next comedian works here. You know him. He became famous for talking about bags and boxes. This is a brand new minute from Jay Legend, everybody.
Yeah. I'm dating, I had went on a date with a white woman. It's important that I say that part for the story. And as I was getting to know her, she was telling me how she was into gender pronouns and how she identified as a they, them, which is a crazy sentence to hear. But I'm a super chill guy. I didn't overreact. I'm like, if that's how you choose to live your life, I'll call you what you want to be called. But I did let them know before we go out, I can only afford to pay for me and you. Now that's gonna be a problem. We shouldn't do this because they could come. Just make sure they bring money for real. Because if they want anything off of this menu, they gonna pay for shit, gratuity and all. I'm not gonna be stuck in the field for 7 fucking people because you don't know who you want to be in life. That's not my responsibility, and I refuse to deal with it.
This guy's hilarious.
The part that pissed me off the most was they got up when it was time to order. So now I look like a dumbass at the table because the waiter take the order. He like, sir, what you like? Put my order with confidence. Then he was like, what about your guests? I'm like, I don't know what they want. He said, hey, you expecting more people? I was like, no, it's just one them. He said, one them. I said, yes, nigga, one them. I don't know what the fuck I just said. I'm confused too. I thought you helped me figure this shit out for real. Because at this point, it's us versus them, and we're losing.
There is strong set. Welcome back, Jay.
Appreciate y'all.
Can I say something?
Oh, absolutely.
This is probably in the mind of everybody in this panel. You can't say it. I just want to say, my nigga!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's it for me.
That's
Funny
it.
shit.
Appreciate it, guys.
Not just because it's Black History Month, just because you're black. That was it.
So ICE was on their way. Now we're calling the police. Everybody.
They already here.
Yes, there he is, watching with a watchful eye over there. Keeping an eye on everything. Jay, how's life going?
Man, it's going good, man. I'm fucking just working here all the time, making sure y'all chairs is in order before y'all get in here, taking out the trash when y'all leave. All y'all Zans on the fucking floor. Stop that shit. Y'all laughing.
It's true. He's got to do it. One of the great door guys of the mothership. Jay, what's your personal life like? What are you doing out there? You live by yourself?
No, so I have a house full. So I got a baby mama I'm not with. She live with me, and I got my 2 kids, and that's why she live.
So you're not with the baby mama, but she lives with you.
Yeah, I pay all the bills and shit, and she there because I come out and work nights, so I need somebody to take care of the kids. So she useful.
You have 2 kids with her.
Yes.
Okay.
Second baby mom before you ask.
Yes. But you don't. That was my next question. But you don't hook up with her at all ever?
No, that's so toxic. No, hell no, I'm scared. I'm scared because if another kid happen, I'm going to jump off or something.
You pay all the bills?
Yeah.
You ever look at her and go, I am the captain now?
What up, Billy?
I should. Maybe that's
not more moral than anything. That's horrible. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfect.
When you say it's a toxic relationship, can you give us some examples of what you mean exactly?
Okay, so she got this super depressive personality where she can't be happy about shit in life, and
we know a good gun guy.
Somebody's saying, "Oh, yeah, I already bought one. It's on the way." Yeah, but I'm trying to make things happen because I'm a comedian. I like laughing and shit, and she be like, "No, I'm cool with being depressed." And that can make for a toxic household, especially when you pay all the bills and you expect somebody to be happy with that, and she comes like, you left the lights on. Well, bitch, I paid the bills in here. I fucking leave all of that. Now you gonna sleep in the light. How about that?
Damn right. You're damn right. So you don't ever get to hook up with chicks, huh?
At their places, yeah. You can't come to my house. There's too much going on in here. Can you imagine that happening?
How old are the kids?
4 and 1. My son's 4. My daughter's 1. But he got autism. That's pretty cool.
Oh damn.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's fun. You don't talk a lot, so the house is quieter. Gotta think about the positives, dumbass.
I love it. I love it. I wish more of you were autistic.
I got a question. What was the demise of your relationship with your baby mom?
What was the demise? It always was the depressive shit. I thought it would get better. Like, I was the type of guy who was like, I don't want to just walk out because my dad did. We can't do the repeat shit. So I was like, let's stick around and see if it's going to work out and if I could, like, try to talk greatness into her. And then after a while, I'm like, damn, I'm talking to a wall. And kind of just be like, all right, we're not going to figure this out. So we just go our separate ways.
Now, was she the one that famously left you with
Bags and boxes? Yeah, she was the one. I wrote a song before. That was how much I tried.
We remember the legendary song, but then you moved back in.
No, she moved in with me.
Oh.
She lived with me. I want people to get that shit straight, too, because I hate when they get it wrong. She lived with me. They be like, you live with your baby? No, she lived with me. I'm not one of them couch sleeping baby daddies, so I'm fucking handling that shit.
It's amazing that you are trying so hard to be a good father. It's incredible. It's like when you see like an Asian basketball player or something. Like it's the opposite of the stereotype. Like, how did that Asian do that? And we know that Asians are good at like ping pong, or you guys are good at walking out.
Fucking breaking down barriers every day.
It's incredible.
I'm like the Jackie Robinson of baby dads.
Yep.
Every black person is Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson was the Jackie Robinson. Jay, anything else crazy in life going on?
I mean, not crazy. I got some bad shit. Like the blackest shit about me is I was almost sold for crack as a baby. That was insane. Yeah, so I had 17-year-old parents. And they left me with my crackhead grandma, and then they came back from working at Burger King, and my mom was like, where's my baby? And trying to get that answer from a crackhead is pretty hard. And my dad was a crack dealer, so he knew all the hot spots, so he was like, you chill out, and I'm going to go find him. And he came back like 2 hours later with me. That's a crazy fucking...
That is a crazy story.
I could have been with a better family.
How much did they try to sell you for?
I don't know, but I think it was like 2 fucking dime bags or whatever, which back then, I was born in the 90s, so I feel like with inflation, that would have been like an 8-ball, which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I was an expensive ass baby. This nigga proud. He like, good job.
Incredible, Jay. You are very charismatic. Did you happen to hear any weird noises while you were up here? Did you notice anything?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. See, I like the fucking fire detector. I don't change the batteries on purpose. It's like white noise for me. It's like a little instrumental waiting to happen.
It's a good noise for you.
It's funny that it's white noise to you because it's a black noise to us. Jay, you already have a big joke book, right?
Yeah.
Is it filled up?
Yeah, it's filled up.
Okay, here's another one.
Black.
Jay Legend, getting a black one.
Hell yeah.
Little black baby joke book. Jay Legend, everybody. On to the next one. We're flying through it tonight. Your next bucket pool, ladies and gentlemen, goes by the name of Derek Larson. Everyone, make some noise for Derek Larson.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm not from Texas. When I first moved here, I thought I was going to have to learn, like, the Texas lingo, right? So I started saying things like howdy, I reckon, and yeehaw after somebody would say the N-word. Yeah, I learned pretty quick. That's not how people talk in Austin at all. You know, people here, they say things like woke and progressive. And if you live here long enough, it looks like the same kind of stuff too. Like the other day, this person walks by, and I turn to my buddy and go, damn, dude, check out the ass on that day then. Woo. A little about me, I have a pocket pussy. Yeah. I'll be honest with you guys, after you use it a couple times, it starts to taste kind of weird. Yeah, but hey, a chef should never fear his own recipe, am I right, fellas? Yeah, my pocket pussy is also brown, so you know when I'm using it, I'm yelling yeehaw. All right, yeah. Cool. Yeah. I hooked up with this big girl recently. Yeah. Talk about a heavy sleeper. All right, fine. Thank you.
Ooh, Derek Larson. All right. Is this your first time on the show, Derek?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, welcome. How long have you been doing stand-up?
Like 7 years on and off. Yeah. Damn.
When did you move here?
3 years ago.
Where did you come from?
Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, man.
Doesn't say anything ever.
Yeah, he speaks once every 2 months. I said Wichita. He said, where did you go? Where did you come from? Hot Night Show. Again, autism is spreading through the United States of America. It is an epidemic. Derek, Wichita, Kansas, and what do you do for work?
I am a rope access technician, so I clean the high rises and stuff on ropes, like cleaning windows, maintenance, whatever, but on ropes.
Very nice. What's the highest you've ever been on a building? Ballpark.
On the one on the range, it's one of the range new buildings. It's like 45 stories. So and it has an overhang, which is it was scary. You ever thought about it? I gotta go to work tomorrow. Huh? Yes. No.
Tell us about this pocket pussy, true or no? Do you eat it like a gogurt? How'd you do it? You slurp it all the way up?
You gotta make it work, you know. No.
Right. Let me ask you this. When you're out there cleaning windows, I can tell you, Red Band can tell you, a lot of stuff goes down and you never know when new people are coming. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen inside of one of these crazy windows?
Oh man, it's so fun. Everybody has such great stories. Mine are, it's kind of gay.
Perfect.
Just went gay just now. I don't know what happened.
It wasn't fun, man. It was so like you drop and like of course they don't know we're coming. I dropped on this window and I swear to God, this dude was just jerking off on his couch and like he looked at me and made eye contact and like kept going. I swear to God,
I would have nutted on the window, but I cleaned that bitch.
We don't think you could see us. I think that's the main thing. Like I always think you can't see reflections.
We tried to like make it seem like we don't see
That
what's
was
going on.
his day. He was like, pull up a window washer, come down here. It's going to be
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was a weird situation. And I gotta finish this. I can't just drop that. I got like
just drop down. You enjoyed this shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
it was new.
Yeah, you could Mission Impossible that go a little bit, go a little lower, but you chose to stay there. You know what I would have done? You know me. I would have stared at the guy, started jerking off myself. But I would have taken my rappel rope and wrapped it once around my neck like really just fucking really gotten into it. You know what I mean? I'm into crazy shit. There's a certain level of success where you hit where you can't just come like a normal person anymore. I have to absolutely be getting choked out by something.
What does that cost? You know something, right? What is it called? What is it?
I call it pulling a David Carradine.
What is it called? That's a freak. Anybody can pronounce that is a fucking freaky motherfucker.
Yeah. Autoerotic asphyxiation. Michael Gonzalez, our resident king. Okay. So, Derek, give us a crazy fun fact about your life. Wichita, Kansas, you got some hillbilly parents?
No, my parents are pretty cool. I was a pretty bad drinker. I've had a drinking problem for like 7 years and recently I stopped finally.
What made you stop?
my parents came and visited. And I was like, what? You guys do that? No, it wasn't like that. It was like a very heart to heart.
How bad was it for you? Drinking during the day?
Yeah,
It was felt.
basically every night, drinking about half a bottle of whiskey.
Wow.
Yeah, and it got pretty bad to where it was every night. But I wouldn't do it like during work or anything, obviously. But I would wake up still drunk and be like, this is horrible. And then 7 years later, I'm like, I'm going to do something about it.
Awesome. How old are you again?
I'm 31.
31.
Yeah.
Black, there you go. There's still time, right, man?
So you just get a bigger bottle of whiskey, get one of those big Costco jugs.
Well, so I had like a legit part where I would buy the small bottle because I like drinking out of the bottle, and then I'd fill it up with the big bottle. So I'd like buy the big bottle and just keep refilling the small bottles.
Oh, yeah, you had a problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a problem because I would just stay home and drink. So I'm like, I'm not hurting anybody. Don't hurt myself.
Amazing. Worst night of drinking you ever had? Would you ever hit a bottom before you kept going?
One time I got drunk and I took obviously in Kansas it's cold and snows. I didn't realize that when people made snowmen, after a couple of days it turns into pure ice. Me and my buddy got drunk one night and we just plowed through snowmen through people's yards. In my car, yeah, it fucked my car up.
Oh, yeah.
Fucked it. And we were so drunk, we were like, this is so fun. And then the next day, I'm like, oh my God, my dad's gonna beat the shit out of me.
Wow. Incredible. Yeah. What's your love life like there?
Non-existent. I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time.
Have you kissed a girl since you moved to Austin?
I moved here 3 years ago. So.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you gotta snag one every now and again. Yeah. See them on 6th Street while they're incomprehensible. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it with your road. Come here, bitch.
I love it. Well, Derek, fun times. Here's a joke book. How about a hand for Derek Larson, everybody?
Thank you so much, man.
Go. All right. We're flying through it tonight. Here's your next bucket. Oh, you guys having fun out there? All right. Make some noise for your next one. It's Nick Cano, everybody. Nick Cano is next on.
I was talking to my black friend the other day on the phone, and he was ignoring me, really pissing me off. I was like, you know what, man, fuck you. Go to hell. You know what? Go to black hell. And that got his attention. Yeah, he turned around real quick. Yo, black hell is crazy, bro. Is it? You guys think hell's not segregated? It's run by the fucking devil. Like the most evil guy of all time. What do you think black hell would be like? Just more every day, finding out you are the father forever? Baby's name is Smoke Detector. Always needs batteries, you know? There's gay hell. There's 2 levels of gay hell. There's top end, bottom. Hell yeah. I'm not homophobic. I just hate people that love to gossip. Japanese hell would just be Vietnamese heaven. I don't know. I think Mexican hell is actually froze over right now because of all the ice. I'm just really glad I don't have to go to Indian hell. Can you imagine how bad that place fucking smells? Holy shit. Thank you so much, guys.
Fuck yeah. Heck yeah. Kicking with 1 bit for a full minute. Great stuff, man. How long have you been doing stand-up?
A year and a half.
Year and a half. All of it in Austin?
Forward.
Okay, that's where you live now?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. What do you do for work?
I work at Big Laugh. We got a comedy club in Forward.
Okay, perfect.
I actually feel like I'm in Black Hill listening to these jokes. Oh my God, I'm in Black Hill in Black History Month. What the fuck am I doing? You didn't have to stop with Black Hill. You should have closed with Black Hill.
I should have, but I feel like that would be more disrespectful. You know, it is Black History Month. You know, put them in the front of the joke instead of the back of the buses. You know.
There it is.
That was funny. Yeah, I'm in Black Heaven right now. That was a funny joke.
Nick, tell us more about your life. What ethnicity are you? You look like you could be fucking anything.
I've been told I look ambiguous and I fucking hate it. I'm 100% Mexican.
You look like a Big Mouth character for sure.
I fucking wish that I know what's going on with you, buddy. I fucking wish I'd probably get pussy.
Wow. So you're 100% Mexican?
Yeah.
What are your parents like?
They are dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did they die?
My mom had like a fucking brain aneurysm.
How did your dad die?
My dad died through, funny story, guys. I tried to kill myself one time and my dad missed his dialysis. So one day he woke up having a heart attack and I was still overdosing or like high on Xanax. So I had to drive him like 120 miles an hour to like 30-minute away hospital. Took the wrong turn and he died in the car.
Wow. That's one of the most amazing answers to a question I've ever gotten on the show. So, how long ago did that happen?
That was in 2018.
2018. So, I'd imagine you felt a lot of guilt.
Oh, yeah. It definitely didn't help at all that I was high the whole time. You know how annoying it is to be woken up at all by your parents? Imagine being like stone high off of Xanax and your dad's like having a heart attack. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I was freaking out. I hated it. So I just delved into it more. I went to jail and shit.
Right.
I think his hell was a lot worse than black hell.
Yeah, man.
That's how you.
Hell was a motherfucker.
That's why I go to church now. Yeah.
Do you go to church now?
No, that's a lie.
Oh. You're a funny guy, man. That's what it takes. It takes a lot of darkness. People with two dead parents are always very funny. It's
I agree. Everybody should kill their parents.
There you go. You want to make it big. You look at what you do. That's right. Amazing. What else? What other trauma do you have in life? Because you said your parents were dead like it was nothing.
I actually did a show called Trauma Dumping because it was a bunch of bullshit. This girl one time, I took her to go see Sam Talon and the Hyenas and she threw up all over me and told me she was cheating on me. Wow. And then said, I asked her why and she goes, I just find them more attractive than you in every way possible. So I lost like 100 pounds. And yeah, started being really mean to girls.
You started being really mean to girls?
Yeah.
Oh my God, in what way?
Like, I don't know. Apparently you're not supposed to hook up with comics because it makes things really weird. Like, so.
You make anything really weird.
Yeah, dude. Touche. Wait, you know what touche means? That's a really good shit. Yeah, I gotta go.
You know what? I'm just nice and shit. I just learned shit. Yo, if you kill yourself tonight, I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck either, man. If you got to have a gun, I'm gonna tell you to bring it back so you can shoot yourself right in the fucking death.
I'll send you a letter what hell I end up doing. Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it, I love you.
Yeah.
Amazing. Nick, before I let you go, what?
No, let him go. Let him get the fuck out of here, man.
I love him.
There's some rope on the balcony.
Yeah,
just fucking
this will be the first time I walk before you do, man.
Hey!
Hey, that's what I do. Listen, look how much better I make this garbage ass comedian. Now he's got his rhythm, his start, we're having fun, and I appreciate that. And what I found for that, something feels like you didn't be pushed in the corner to really be funny. You are coming from a dark place. And I think it's something you said is to have as much tragedy as you had in your life, you had to make fun of it. Even though I'm the butt of the jokes, I don't found that there's something sparked you to be funny. Because the other shit you did was very suicidal. Now, you're gonna live.
Let's find out.
Nick Cano, I love your style, love your jokes. Amazing stuff. Here's a big joke book. Great stuff.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, man, that's racist.
Not today.
Nick Cano, everybody.
I just tumbled his whole dreams.
Well, this is very exciting. This looks like a new name. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for Randolph Davies, everybody. Randolph. Wow. Okay.
No way. No way. No way. That's what I said when my masseuse told me she farted in my mouth while I was asleep. I've been on the road with the County Crows for about 35 years. You see a lot of stuff. You get a lot of things get you down, get you tense. Try to get a massage from time to time. I used to get a massage from this girl, and she started having too many seizures, so I had to stop using her. But so I got a new girl, bigger girl, fat, you could say. And a lot of that would push up on top of me. Just get a massage, get relaxed, fell asleep, and I'll wake up and she goes, "Hey, sorry about the fart." And I said, "What?" And at first I thought she was blaming me. Like, sorry about you couldn't control your asshole. And then I said, "My bad, it hasn't mind something." And she goes, "No, I'm the one that farted. I'm the farter," is what she said. I said, "I don't know why you would, turn yourself in after you robbed the bank, but that's not going to help your reviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go online and say, he is super honest. I love that. If you fall asleep at the right moment, you put a little secret in your mouth for free." All right, that's all my time. Thank you so much.
Wow. Randolph Davies. Unbelievable. This is incredible. Unbelievable execution, writing, timing, beats. It all seems genuine. The cowboy hat doesn't fit. You're at the top of your head. But you seem like you got a lot of stories, pal.
I could tell you.
Wow, what was working with the Counting Crows for that long life?
It was basically the attitude of guitars, getting drugs, find restaurants, that were fun to go to, get a pad thai when they needed it.
Yeah.
One time we were in New Jersey, and Nurse and I went to a regular massage parlor, and you can always tell when it's not, the marquee is just a little bit, worn down, kind of like the people inside, And we get in there, and right away, I don't want to do the accent, but you know who it was, And she said something I didn't understand, and I knew what it meant, though. You know what I'm saying? There was a twinkle in her eye, like she was down to clown. So Adam and I went in. They only had one room, so we had to be in there together. And well, long story short, we both got jerked off at the same time. And this was 2 days before Christmas. I looked over to him and I said, "Boy, this is quite the long December." You know what I'm
saying? Wow. Randolph Davies has arrived to the Kiltony universe. I've noticed that almost every one of your jokes and stories revolves around getting a massage.
Well, life gets hard, Tony. You gotta relax. And it's the only way for me to shut down mentally and physically. So some people, I'll play with Xbox Live from time to time.
Wow.
Free Britney 69 if you want to find me on Xbox Live.
That's your handle? Free Britney? Is that for Britney Spears?
No, for Britney Griner.
Oh, he picked up the toothpick and right back in the mouth. This is a true road dog.
Lord knows this thing ain't been worse places than I have.
Wow, Randolph, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
First time.
This is your first time. First time ever on stage. Absolutely worked continuous beats on the audience like a pro. Like someone that's been doing it for decades. Absolutely incredible. What made you want to, how old are you?
55.
55. What made you want to start stand-up here on Kiltony tonight at 55?
Well, you know, life gets crazy. I've been living in Temecula for about the last 14 years, right? My wife and my ex-wife became friends. We opened up a winery called Oops. Which I know sounds like a jokey beverage establishment, but it's actually, it's kid-friendly. We got a little petting zoo and all that shit. But my point is, I've traveled everywhere. I've done everything, and I just figured, shit, it's either, fucking guy or you stand up at this point. You came to the right show, buddy. Yep. I like her.
I got a question for you. You said this is your first time doing stand-up?
Treasure.
But it's obvious that you had some jokes that you prepared. How long did you think about doing stand-up before you decided you actually were going to do it?
Well, I was told there'd be no pop quizzes on this show.
I'm just trying to get people to know. I was trying to.
I hear you. Settle down.
This is why I don't want to have good advice to try to do something.
No. I read you loud and clear. I appreciate it. It's one of those things, again, I've done it all. I've been around the moon and back. And you just get to a point where you guys, what else is there to do? But also, I got so many stories. I don't want to put them in the book. Nobody reads books anymore. Right? They either listen to the book or they want to go see the book live in film form.
How fucking long did it take you to decide that this is something you really wanted to do?
About 15 minutes.
Okay.
You see, I'm not a guy, Darnell, that does.
He's paying attention.
I'm a fan. I'm not a guy that likes to plan ahead. Life throws so much at you. Life is. I've dated girls. I've fucked pregnant girls. I've fucked a girl with, she had cervical cancer for about a month.
What was that like? Can you describe that?
The sex was unbelievable. Because she thought she thought this was a wrap, So we got to do everything, She beat it. She beat it. Shout out to Jill.
Wow. Absolutely incredible. And the pregnant women, you said women, plural, ran off babies.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. What's that like? I've never been with a pregnant woman. Is there something that you notice that's different than a pregnant woman than a woman that isn't pregnant?
I mean, look, that's like asking someone to explain the plot of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You know what I'm saying? You want to know, but you don't have time.
Do you have any fun stories about Courtney Cox?
I thought you were going to ask me to do the secret show.
On the secret show.
No, I'm busy.
You can't make it to the show.
Got to get a wart removed. I do. Got a wart on my finger. Those pregnant bitches got it.
Wow.
What was the question, Brian?
Do you have any fun stories about Courtney Cox? Counting Crows?
Yeah, I partied with Courtney a couple times as pretty friends. And she's wild, spunky. People always say Matthew Perry was a crazy one because of the hot tub thing. But no, Courtney Cox was spunky, adventurous. Always, every other day, she's like, "You want to go bungee jumping or, go down to Yoshinoya." You know what Yoshinoya is? It's a fast food Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, they should call it E. coli City.
Yeah.
And she always wanted to eat there. So to me, she's a risk taker, right? But I saw her tits once.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I mean, I don't want to say like that's, I don't know her personally because of that, but once you see someone half naked, you can get a little bit more familiar. Right? What was the question again, Brian?
The perfect answer. Now you nailed it.
That was great. Very funny.
You nailed it. So you were a roadie for the Counting Crows for 35 years?
That's right.
I'd imagine you know how to play the guitar, right? Are there any other instruments or special skills or talents that you have?
I was an auctioneer for a little bit. Mostly, there's haikus, I had a nephew, half, I guess he's RIP, he's not dead, he's dead to me, but he's, shout out to Nathan, but he's just went down the wrong path, as we all do at some point, and he just needs to find his way back, but he would always try to force me into going down these little slam poetry things, and no offense, but there weren't too many Indian people down there, which is fine. I just had, they're always coming up, big Counting Crow fans, the Indian people, so just a lot of questions from my side of things, and I just wanted to be out, enjoy it, support my nephew, and here I am, I was at Sarasota too, so, but yeah, so spoken word, if you guys want to hit me with a little, something I can give you a little bit of a slam poetry that I used to.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. I could listen to you and talk to you all day, Randolph Davies. Let it rip.
Something in the key of E. But also dealer's choice, it's your show.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Randolph Davies. Kill Tony debut with Randolph Davies.
Well, I was driving drunk again down the 405. Couldn't quite remember if I wanted to be alive. So I opened up my book and I remembered what Captain Hook said in Peter Pan. He said, give me all them boys. Give me all them girls. I'm going to take them to the plank and watch them vanilla swirl down into the ocean. Deep inside the ocean. There might be sharks. Look out. And big old fish and trout. Maybe we can get back to land and find my friend Stan. He has the drugs. Stan always had drugs, I'll tell you this one. Stan gave me a pill one time, and I danced with a coconut tree for an hour and a half. Ooh, she could move. She could groove. But one thing I learned in this life, at 55 years old, is that even through a pandemic, mold is mold. So throw that peanut butter in the trash. It ain't good no more. It ain't good no more. I'm allergic to gluten, by the way. All right, that's it. Thank you so much. That's it out of me.
Randolph Davies. Wait, Randolph, I gotta tell you, every once in a while, an absolute saint comes around. My friend, you are the newest golden ticket winner here on Kill Take that with you. Randolph Davies, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute phenom. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of Randolph in the very near future. Absolutely incredible. Oh. All right. Well, you guys, this is the greatest show in the world or what, huh? There's an idea. All right, let's get another bucket pull up here. Make some noise for Pat O'Neill, everybody. Pat O'Neill.
Folks, I was watching Batman earlier, and it really got me thinking, because Bruce Wayne, his alter ego, is Batman, inspired by his paralyzing fear of bats. So I guess then my superhero name would be Black Man. Man, okay. And considering how many of these superheroes get their power from radiation, not nearly enough of them are Japanese. Come on, Asian jokes are short-sighted. And what do I know? Until Oppenheimer came out, I thought Nagasaki was about black blowjobs. Speaking of overreactions, Hamas really brought a knife to a fucking space laser fight, huh? Holy shit! Out of control! I'll never understand how conflict in the Middle East has lasted so long. Considering half of them face the same way 5 times a day. Fucking sneak up behind them! Problem solved! You are welcome, Jews! Okay, thank you.
Wow, Pat O'Neill has done it again. You are one of the funniest people, Pat. How's life going, buddy?
All right. How about you?
I'm great, Pat. I'm great. Good, good. Pat looks like this all the time, by the way. This isn't a character or anything.
No, he looks and sounds suicidal, but I would try to save his life. I'm telling you, I don't know too much about you, whatever, but you have a very funny energy. It always reminds me like Howie Mandel. When Howie Mandel first started, right? He had this nervous energy, and he worked with it. And this is my first time seeing you, but you look funny, you sound funny, and you're funny.
Hey, remember the last time you were on, you wanted to fuck that trans girl? I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry.
You know what? That's funny. I'll just leave it at that. My DM's already blown up. I don't need no more Tonys in my motherfucking DM. But I do remember that time where I misspoke. And I said something that was inappropriate. That's what I did. But you're still funny.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
Did you fuck that trans girl?
Let's get to it together after.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Someone ordered the charcuterie board. There's 3 types of crazy meat at this party. Pat, what is your love life like? You seem like the kind of guy that would fuck almost anything.
Not out of the dating game, doing that thing lately where you whack off for hours before finishing.
Ooh. Yeah. Tell us about that. What's that?
What's it called again? Oh yeah, coke. I'm doing a lot of cocaine.
Oh.
Tough to come on coke.
Wow. Incredible. Where are you, how often are you doing cocaine?
Now? Yes. No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Deviated septum.
Oh.
Better to go to sleep every now and then.
Yeah. You're such a funny guy, Pat. Are you getting on stage a lot here in Austin?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I got fired 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, fired from?
Like a mortgage company.
What did you do to get fired?
Cocaine.
That's how the septum got deviated.
Yes. I understand the nature of the show, but I have like a severance thing where I'm getting paid, so I literally cannot.
Perfect answer.
I'm sorry.
No, it's great. No, I love it. Saying I understand the nature of the show, but I have a severance thing is actually the best answer I think we've ever gotten for that question.
I can't be homeless. I'm sorry.
I know, it's fantastic. You already look it. You can't actually live it. Tell us something else crazy about your life, Pat. How did you end up like this? Are your parents dead too?
My dad is, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
That is a doorknob.
How did your dad die?
Liver cirrhosis at age 40.
Oh, wow. My God. How much was he drinking to get that?
A lot.
Yeah. All day?
Yes. Yes.
I ask these questions because I like to have a few drinks at night. I get scared. I'm a little hypochondriac. 40. That's amazing. How old was he when he had you?
I don't know. How old were you when he died? Let's put it that way.
16, I think.
How old are you now? You look like you could be anything. You somehow still look 16. You locked in.
29.
29. Perfect.
20. Jesus.
Yeah. You guys might not be able to hear it over the podcast, but the entire crowd just gasped and all said different words. A lot of fuck, Jesus.
Very rude audience. Make these fuckers laugh.
Pat, you are absolutely hilarious. We love you here on the show. Keep coming back. Is that what you want?
More than anything in the world.
Really?
My whole life. Yeah.
Well, I just did the only one I have up your way, but
I won't disappoint you. I won't bother you to be on a lot.
You know, we got another one. Yeah. Fuck you, Pat O'Neill. You just want to go. There you go. You're gonna invite him to do the secret show? All right, well, it's good when you do it on the mic, but there you go. He's got a gig on Thursday.
You're going to sell that shit on Facebook Marketplace for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he was deserved for a long time ago.
Of course, yes, I completely agree. It takes a lot to do that as a normal white guy nowadays, and he always absolutely knocks it out of the park. How about one more time for Pat O'Neill, everybody? There are golden ticket winners on this show that leave avails, and sometimes we can squeeze them into the show. And then there are regulars, ladies and gentlemen. Your next comedian is a regular, and there is a big difference between regulars and golden ticket winners. Regulars have to write a new minute every single week. This is one of those guys. He was once the dark storm of Atlanta. Now he is the dark storm of Austin, Texas. Make some fucking noise for the one and only. This is a brand new set from Dedrick Flynn.
Yo, me and my white roommate, I had to go do a show in Marble Falls, Texas. It's not a real place, even though I went there. And when the sun went down, I looked at my roommate. I said, I think it's time for us to go. I think that's the rules out here. And so we start driving back. And the shit looked on the way. There's no like street lights. It looked like where you meet the devil and that nigga he challenged you to play guitar for your soul. And so while we're driving, I looked at him and I said, yo, I gotta pee. I'm about to pee in this Gatorade bottle. And then he looked at me, his white ass said, I'll just pull over. No, nigga, you're not. We're not stopping here. And then he was like, what, you scared like a mountain lion's gonna come get you? I said, nigga, that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, a white guy. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I'm trying to take a piss and a nigga come out of the cornfield talk about you fellers lost. Wrong turn, now I'm getting raped and slowly eaten. Like, I don't care what you say. If y'all was in the woods and you saw a white guy disappear the whole time in your head, you like, I wish this nigga was a grizzly bear. They have shit for bears. They got shit called bear mace. You spray it on a bear, the bear get the fuck away. There's 100 videos that have been working. There's twice as many videos of a white guy walking through bear mace and getting tased, still trying to make a point. And I told that bitch to bring my soda over there. Nigga, I don't want to do that. That shit's scary. And if we being honest, nigga, the scariest bears are white. Polar bears know that all they do is kill, nigga. That's just my biggest fear is running to a polar bear with no Coca-Cola. Actually, let me change that. My biggest fear is running to a polar bear with Pepsi, nigga. Now I'm getting raped and slowly eaten by a goddamn polar bear. That's my time. I love y'all.
Glenn has done it again. Donnell.
No, this is interesting because I've said this before. This is one of this reminded me of back in the day, Def Jam, where there was a platform where people that you didn't see you could perform. I saw you pulled up, I don't know, my algorithm or something, and I think I commented you did on your page, and I said original, I said authentic, and I said something else.
You said I was really funny. It was a great written joke, and it was authentic, and this was a real comic. I know because I screenshot and I sent it to my mom.
That nigga immediately. Even though with this show, you get some guts, but it also gives everybody an opportunity to do their shit. So for me to come see it, I was like, oh, that's the motherfucker. Just randomly, I saw that shit because you don't always see that. So not just because you're black, you're a funny guy, you're original man, and I wish you the best. You're gonna be big.
Hey, love you, man.
Marble Falls, huh?
Yeah.
How far is that?
45 minutes in the wrong direction.
I'm pretty sure 45 minutes any direction in Austin is the wrong direction.
I see where they got the airport. Because you need to get the fuck over. That shit was terrifying. I thought we was going to get pulled over the whole time. And I don't want to get... Because the cops in Texas, these niggas is like fourth generation cops. Like, they like, my daddy was a sheriff and his daddy was a sheriff. And I don't want no nigga with the athletic ability to see that I'm doing crime. And
just let y'all know, he said these niggas, he meant police, okay? All right.
Well, yeah. Shout out.
The police. The police love each
Y'all
other.
good. Y'all good. What's about the other ones?
What's the worst run-in with the cops that you've had to drink?
Oh, shit, nigga. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do deserve to get caught doing crime.
Especially if you smile.
Yeah. That's just. So we was stealing from like the gas station when we was kids, and we thought we could run away, but they don't teach you as a kid you can't outrun a cop car. And that nigga just pulled over there. He pulled me and my brothers over there, like slammed us on the ground. We were like 7, 8 years old. And the whole time he was like, "What did you take?" And I was like, "Oh, nigga, I took him some gum." And he was like, "Bro, I can see your pockets." And I didn't see that. I had like flaming hot Cheetos in one pocket. I had a whole stuff. I was like, "Nigga, that's the easiest." They saw me. I wasn't a good stealer, so I started selling drugs.
Started selling drugs at 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah, they need them.
The hustle starts early. Amazing. Dedrick is from Atlanta, Georgia. You have any history in Atlanta?
Not that I want to talk about.
You did. You had did the Lapisco one time, and I came out because Johanse Collins brought me out to the Lapisco, and I had did that Oreo joke, and you was like, when I walked back, they said that nigga was dying laughing at your jokes, and I cried in the green room until you walked back in because
I was laughing at your jokes.
Yeah, you like I was really good then too. And
no, it's safe to say that. I'm telling you, this is so random because you know you just popped up on my timeline. The lights are like boom, 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 but then, and the fact that this was the second time that I've listened or heard you tell jokes, and I appreciate it. That's not that I'm a fucking god. You know, I really appreciate it. Obviously, I can appreciate what you've been doing for the longest time because I haven't been to Lapisco in a long time.
That was a long time ago because you was pissed off because you wanted the Cowboys to lose so you could talk shit to Charlamagne the God.
Exactly. Fuck that. Old contour face, high chick bone having ass, Maybelline product wearing ass, shimmy cocoa pop motherfucker. I'm sorry, Charlamagne. We're at odds with each other. Yeah.
Trevor Wallace, what is it like to be inside of an Oreo cookie right now?
That'd be double stuffed. I'm in a cup situation right here. They're just waiting for the back and forth.
You got Death Comedy Jam to your sides and Blind Comedy Jam behind you. Dedrick, you are the fucking man. We're gonna keep it moving. Dedrick did it again. Dedrick did it again. Dedrick did it again. Onward we go. Oh, look at this name. This looks new and interesting. Make some noise for your next bucket pool, ladies and gentlemen. It is Vincenzo Marascio. Vincenzo Marascio.
I got a confession to make, guys. The first time I ever heard of LGBTQ+, thought it was like a fancy way of saying I want everything on my burger. Turns out it's a fancy way of saying you love everything up your ass. Yeah. I'm from the East Coast, and I'm a foodie. So the first time I heard of Grindr, I thought it was an app for sandwiches. Turns out it's for dicks. Yeah. So I came in the dude's mouth.
I was like, where's the sandwich? When does it show up? I'm way hungrier and a lot more gay now. Yeah, I really didn't know that guy was gay until about a week later. He texted me. He was like, do you want to go to a Dallas Cowboys football game? That was it. That gentleman. All right, that's been my time. Thank you, guys.
Chenzo Marasio.
That was the most interesting way to come out the closet I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You should just open up and start suck this guy's dick.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was almost all gay sandwich themed. First joke was about a burger, the next one was about a sandwich, but both were gay jokes.
Not gay, and if you want to know something crazy, I've only ever eaten black pussy.
Really?
Yeah. I've slept with white girls. Never got around to eating the pussy.
How did you get around to eating a black pussy?
I just hooked up a lot of black chicks.
A lot of
black. They like me, yeah. I like them.
It's better seasoned.
Yeah. Lots of flavor.
God damn.
I shouldn't be laughing at shit, but that was
So, how many black pussies do you think you've eaten? And why do I feel like you're talking about actual cats?
No, probably 3 dozen, but yeah, definitely.
3 dozen black pussies?
Yeah.
You know how many a dozen is?
The majority of chicks I've hooked up with are black. Yeah.
I think you can say it.
Some of them do want me to, at times.
You think you've eaten ballpark 36 black pussies?
100%, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
But not one white one?
No.
How many white women do you think you've had sex with?
Not a lot, less than 10.
Less than 10. How many black women do you think you've had sex with?
Probably close to 50.
Wow. Where are you?
Maybe I want to see you sell a chick. Finish this sentence right here. The black of the berry,
sweet of the juice.
Yes, he said some black pussy.
Oh, come on. That's entry level. Let's do another one. Wu-Tang Clan King. All right, well.
You get the covers.
Oh, you know what? Let's end this game. Jesus Christ almighty. This show's out of fucking control. Makes me wonder how many black pussies Randolph Davies has eaten. So,
how many black pussies have you?
Yeah, shut the fuck. We can call face that way.
How many black pussies?
Face that way. Face that way. Vincenzo, shut the fuck up. What do you do for work?
I work at the Vulcan now.
Oh, you work at Vulcan Gas Company. You're a door guy there?
Yep.
Okay, what did you do before that?
I sell sports cards and Pokemon cards and stuff like that.
And that got you black pussy?
Yeah.
You ever seen a holographic bitch?
Yep. I got a supplier for the liquid booze.
Wow. Okay. Vincenzo. You've been on this show before, correct?
Yes.
What did we find out during that interview?
Just that I've been working out. I lost almost 100 pounds recently.
How did you do that?
How did I do it?
Yeah, only eating black pussy.
Yeah, literally. She gets stressed out. It was a lot of weight. Yeah.
How did you lose the weight?
Running and eating salad. Yeah. Fuck yeah, salad's Chick-fil-A.
Salads at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, well, like if you're because I've been on the road doing a little bit of comedy and stuff, trying to eat healthy, fucking get salads at fast food places, trying to do shit like that. Do the smartest shit you can, man. Fuck, eat a bunch of black pussy too.
Okay. Is there anything else interesting?
Being a star was not letting you a lot of black pussy in this audience, right?
I did get 2 beautiful white girls to show me their tits in front of the Sunset Strip. Yeah.
Okay.
It was
homeless tits.
No, not homeless.
Everyone loves homeless tits.
They're like OnlyFans girls, Fansly or whatever. It was dope.
All right, Vincenzo.
Ellie James and
okay. All right, Vincenzo. Very good.
My fans don't want to see their tits.
How'd you get in there?
So they asked me how much.
Vincenzo, I'm gonna get you out.
No, they're other people.
You can munch on later. There you go. Gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, it's
here.
like 3:48 in the morning. They're asleep.
This is a 3-word name. Makes the noise for Jerry D. Jerry, Devo, Smith. You want?
Did whatever, but no, I love it. Oh well, I don't have anything to hide. I'm a generally honest person, as honest as I can be. I enjoy archiving my life for world peace. I think it's one of the bravest things that anybody could ever do. Um, my parents are elderly, and I'm an only child, so they don't know anything. Um, well, I mean, I'm a certified project management professional by trade. I've successfully launched apps on the App Store and Google Play, and so I had a technical background. And uh, during the pandemic, I went from having a career that was in the office every day, suit and tie, to going remote. And so I went from being on camera literally 0 hours of the day to something like 8 to 12 hours a day with other classes that I was taking and teaching and such. So um, basically, my video or just being on camera anxiety was diminished. And I figured, well, I'm already on camera like for half of the day, half of my life anyway. So why not just do the other half? That other half's easy. It's just basically like me sleeping. And if I'm going to do this, I want to do it better than anybody's ever done it. So why not just buy a bunch of devices, set them up, and just keep them streaming 24/7, and then just basically have like a video diary of myself. And I did this starting in the fall of 2021. So I've got more than 4 years of my life from like 20 different angles, and I don't ever want to stop. Yeah, I make some. Yeah, I thought it would take me like 60 days. I thought, somebody who streams their life for 60 days straight, never known anybody to do that. That's got to go viral. Then I thought it'd be 90 days. Then I figured, okay, in the first year, I'd go viral. But the thing is, and unfortunately, I haven't run into this issue recently, but you'll lose your account for copyright strikes or what they consider to be spam or whatever. And so I got motivated and just created a ton of different accounts and multi-stream on a ton of different platforms. And so I've just become as uncancelable as possible. Like right now, I'm live on 20 different YouTube streams, 5 different Instagram streams, 2 different Twitter streams. I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on like a bunch of different rumbles. So if for any reason, like I lose one of my accounts, I don't lose all of the data. I have redundant streams, but I'm with you. I figured I would have gone viral by now anyway, as well. You'll see somebody in here. Their name is Spirit Man. They live stream as well. They're coming in on their first year. They're almost done with their first year, which is pretty baller. And then I've been doing it like now more than 4.5 years, and uh, I've really been promoting myself pretty hard on Twitter, and I think that might be the place where I go viral. I've made, and just like the course of the last few months, like 3,000 people have followed me on there, just listening to what I have to say, and just the organic growth. And as you know, like I'm in a bunch of different discords, and people know who I am, but they don't always have the courage to come in here and ask me what I do, like you did. So I feel it's just a matter of time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and the Grand Canyon was formed by a single drop at one point. And with enough persistence, I'll go viral, and I'm cool with that. And when I do, it's the biggest event in global history. It's literally more data than any person has ever given to the world to be able to study. Humans for the next millennia will be studying my biology, my circadian rhythms, my sleep habits, my eating habits, my behavior patterns, every aspect of the human body, every aspect of human behavior, human psychology. This is an incredible gift to the world. Oh, more than that, yeah. So I'm at over 1,600 days, and iShowSpeed did it from one camera angle. I'm live right now on 20 different YouTube streams. If you go at the top of this Discord, you'll see a red circle that says 24/7 YouTube streams. Click that, click the link in there, and you'll see I'm live on more streams than you've ever seen a single individual live on. So you tell me how many I'm live on right now. Go to the red circle at the top of this Discord. It says 24/7 live YouTube streams. There's a link in there. Go to that link. It's going to open up YouTube, and you just tell me how many lives you see. How many lives? How many lives do you see? Count them. And that's just YouTube. All of those are also Rumble. And then I have another 5 on Instagram. I've created robots on Instagram that literally have years of my life archived. I just completed 1 year of X Spaces on video, and I'm live right now on 2 X Spaces that are on video. I mean, it's just a huge amount of data. It's petabytes for the world to be able to study in the future. And data is Earth's number one resource. And that's not me making that up, just thinking that that's great. That Economist magazine stated in 2018 that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's number one resource. And I have more data archived than any person ever, which means that in the future, I will have an incredible impact on society with my behavior, my project, but then even more so, it's going to make me extremely wealthy and perhaps extremely famous. You're speaking to perhaps arguably the most famous person in the world in the future. It's just a matter of time. Yep, I've streamed as far north as Santa Barbara, as far south as San Diego, as far east as the desert and mountains, as far west as the Pacific Ocean. I've live streamed in Beverly Hills, in Los Angeles, at Disneyland, basically everywhere in Southern California. I'm in agreement with you. So I'm the number one streamer all time in iShowSpeed's Discord. I'm the number one streamer all time in Aiden Ross's Discord. Aiden Ross has been in my stream. I'm the number one streamer all time in Amaranth's Discord. Number one streamer all time in Kai Sanat's Discord. Number one streamer all time in Neon's Discord. In fact, I am so well known on some of the platforms. One in particular, Kick. I'm friends with the owner of Kick, at least on Discord. We're Discord friends. His name's Eddie Craven. But you cannot type Rabbi Rothschild into Kick, into any single person's chat, without getting it automatically deleted by a moderator. You can say the N word in there. You can reference Hitler. You can say the K word or the C word or the F. You can, but you cannot say my name, or else it automatically gets deleted in any single person's Discord, and not, pardon me, any single person's chat. And the reason why is because I created a bot that just absolutely inundates that platform with spam. Reversing. I haven't asked him to. I kind of like it. I mean, it makes me different. All I have to do if somebody wants to write about me is just put like an underscore in between my Rabbi and Rothschild. I mean, it's not a big deal to me. But it's a point of pride. Like, I am the number one biggest spammer on the internet, arguably. I really think that's true. I have been creating so much spam over the course of the last 4 years. And I didn't do it at the beginning. I didn't spam people at the beginning, but then to get people's attention, I would. And it has worked. I went from being absolutely unknown on Kick to being, I can go to any single person's Kick, and if they know it's me, they'll give me an interview. He's been in my stream. He's been in my stream. I showed him my driver's license because he wanted to know why I was streaming so much in his Discord. I streamed for 16 straight months in his Discord. I mean, nobody streams in somebody else's Discord that long. But the thing is, all those guys are botted. I hate to say it, but like, they bot themselves. Anytime Aiden Ross goes live, he always has 50,000 bots and about anywhere between 6 and 8,000 real people, allegedly. Sometimes it's 55,000 and he's only got 3,000. I mean, Kai Cenat, incredibly botted. I Show Speed, incredibly botted. Perhaps the most botted person on the internet is Mr. Beast. All of these people are. It's a game of bots, and the people who run their bots come to me and they're like, "We got to get you viral," and I'm like, "I know," and they're like, "Oh well, you need bots for people to know who you are," and I'm like, "I understand that." But the thing is, and I've bought bots before. I've bought both bots and real people. What they do that's different than what I do is they'll stream for like 3 hours and they'll get maybe 10,000 bots. So that might cost them $3,000, which is cool. Fine. I stream for 24 hours. That means I've got to get 24 hours worth of bots, which is much more expensive. And it has to be done for a prolonged period of time, which is an incredibly expensive endeavor. I mean, I've bought bots. I've spent thousands of dollars on bots, but to have a bot going for 24 hours is $10,000 minimum. It's really probably about $24,000 minimum, and that's a lot of money to be spending on nobody. And like when I do IRL streaming, it's cool, but nobody watches it, and I don't have the ability to stream on, like I'm live right now on like 33 different devices. When I go live on IRL, I mean, I'm a one-man show, so I'm just live on Instagram or I'm live on YouTube, and that to me isn't as valuable as being able to connect with people in the Discord, to build a community, to be in all of the other Discords that I'm in. In my own way, I'm the epicenter of the internet. I really mean that. I'm live in more Discords right now than any person, and Discord in its own way is an epicenter of the internet. When Discord puts out your yearly roundup, like how much you've used their service, I'm not in the top 1%. I'm not in the top 0.1%. I'm in the top 0.01% of users of Discord. And I would imagine I'm the top user of Discord because very few people multi-stream on video in multiple multiple Discord simultaneously. Right now, I'm live in like 20 different Discords, and so I'm live. I'm live anywhere, and I'm live in any Discord that will let me basically live stream, whether it has no one watching me or I've got 25 people watching me. But to answer your previous question, I'm surprised or just to address that point, I'm surprised I haven't gone viral either. But it's just a matter of time, and I keep telling myself that. And it would be one thing, Paul, if it were like, oh, I hate this, I can't wait to go viral. This is the worst. It's not that way at all. With every single day, I get stronger, I get prouder. My Discord server grows. More and more people find out about what I do, and so in no way at any point do I ever feel like this is work. It's something that I very much enjoy. I've been very fortunate to have been able to do it for now almost 5 years, and there's no end in sight. I'd like to do it for the rest of my life if I can. Thanks, big man. So what do you do? What do you like to do? How'd you find out about me? Word dog. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sam Bond. Shout out to Sam Bond. 100%. What did you think of the interview? Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Yeah, Sam Bond's really cool. He like, I was saying that I spam everybody on Kick. He's one of the people I spammed on Kick, and he was doing he was banned under doing something, I forget what, and he wanted to do a big kickoff for when he returned to the platform. So he was like, hey, he had one of his friends reach out to me and say, "Hey, Sam wants to do an interview with you. Would you be interested?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." And we did that one, sometime like last year, the year before, something like that. And he was shocked, wow, you're a real person. Yeah, I'm a real person. So many people see me and they think either they think something's wrong with me, or that I'm a robot, or that my stream is just looped. And then when they actually get in and they can speak with me, they're like, wow, you're extremely intelligent, you're educated, you're well spoken. I don't know why I had judged a book by its cover. And I completely understand. I mean, anybody who bots a platform as much as I do, or is in so many different places the way I am, you wonder, are they basically a real person or are they a bot? And I would think the same thing, especially if I were in your boat and I were going into all these different Discord servers and I was like, wait, this person's in VC number one here and VC number one here. Some of these, there's a bunch of people in here. Others, he's just here alone. How's he able to do all that? Is he one individual? Is this just a looped video that he shows to because he's not talking to anybody? People reach out to him, and if I will say this, if people at me in a certain Discord server, I get back to them right away. So just the fact that I'm not on mic, there's reason for that. Generally, I don't like to talk to anyone who's not an adult, and the reason is just because I want a certain maturity level. And sometimes the people come in and want to have really just adult conversations, and I want to have the freedom to be able to do that. So I don't talk to children, and I don't generally have my mic or my I don't leave my mic on where any children could hear it in Discord. Now, if they went to YouTube, I'm live on YouTube. There's nothing I can do about that. But just at least in Discord, I don't want to, I just want to talk with people who are 18 years old. So that's when I can get people in here. And so long as they don't sound like they're, you know, not 18, then generally I am fine to speak with them. If they sound young, then I immediately ask them in what year were they born. And if they have to hesitate, then I say, look, I appreciate it, but you got to go. And so I kick out a lot of people. Um, but generally, people are very understanding of what I do. I mean, I have a spiel. Can I tell you my spiel? Like, if we were to meet and you weren't like, you were just to say, hey, tell me about yourself. Do you mind if I tell you what I tell everybody? Oh, it's the best. Ask anybody. I'm Rabbi Rothschild. If you don't know who I am, you will. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real life Truman Show, a real life Big Brother. This is a timeline and a time capsule of human achievement. In the 1990s, the phrase content is king was coined, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's #1 resource. And I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me very influential. I'm going viral, and when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all financially independent if you're not already. I want to ensure that you have generational wealth if you don't already, and I want you to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I'm unlike any influencer you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream or 2 YouTube streams. I'm live on over 20 simultaneous streams 24 hours a day. You can view my life in 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling cam. In addition to making everyone rich and wanting to promote world peace, I want you to know that I want to help end world hunger through the use of technology, such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million, and one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the LifeStar program, and most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump Earth's seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you're a reply guy, if you're a Web3 marketer, if you're a raider or a shiller, and you want a free mentor, coach, and friend, send me a DM. I will respond. Send me a follow. I will follow you back. I want everyone to know that I'm here to support you both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a positive person in your lives. I'm here to have an optimistic view on the future. And most importantly, I want to give people hope. And with that, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to share. What do you think about that, Paul? Yeah, it's really good. Wow, that's right. So when I started this, I was 35. I'm 40 now, and I feel I got at least another good 40 years of live streaming, which will be an incredible gift to the world to be able to study. And I think there's a very good chance that I could become exceptionally wealthy from this, though that's not why I do it. And additionally, I think I can be extremely famous for this, but that's not why I do it either. Really, I enjoy having like home videos of myself that I can give to my family someday, God willing, and have them be able to see what their dear old dad was like before he met their mother and had them. Oh, absolutely. I won't have an issue with that. Essentially, every woman subconsciously wants to be extremely famous. She wants to make all of her girlfriends jealous. It's like an innate primal desire of every person, too. And I know just from this, I've had a lot of women who have some of them have gotten too obsessed with me. So I do get some women who get obsessed with me, and I know when they recognize, or women in general, just a large amount recognize, wait, there's one person I can watch all day long, 24/7, and they're doing this for world peace, and they're really intelligent, and they're really nice, and they're really funny. I would love to be with that man, and I'll be able to have my pick of the litter. That isn't to say that prior to doing this that I ever had difficulty with women. I really haven't, which has been fortunate. Um, but I recognize that if I put my resources into this project, I would go from getting a really excellent girl from a great family to perhaps like royalty. And that's really important to me. But meaning we could go from being millionaires to billionaires to trillionaires if I just dedicate a little bit of my time to this. And I love it. I mean, I think you can hear the passion in my voice that there's nothing more important to me in the world than continuing this live stream. And I think, well, even if I were, God forbid, struck by a bus tomorrow or hit by lightning or something, I've still given the world a huge amount of data. I mean, we've seen multiple wars start, the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king. We've seen multiple Olympics. We've seen multiple World Cups, uh, multiple Super Bowls. I mean, just big life shaking events. And 24 hours a day, I keep a radio on in the background that archives all the news of the world. So you can literally go back to any stream of my for the last 4 years and know exactly what was going on, almost like a timestamp. So that's what I do. I think it's a cool project, and you're always welcome here. You know, we kind of work on the mantra, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And so long as you're respectful of everybody and they will be respectful of you, and you can feel free to live in here if you want. I've got a few people who live in here 24 hours a day with me. You can see just this call has been going for like 4,000 hours. You'll never see calls go that long. Um, but so I've got some people who literally live in here with me. They just do their own thing, but they just keep their computers on in here, and we talk every day or every other day or so, however often we're able to connect. And then I get people who sleep in here with me. I get people who play games with me in here. It's a really good group of people. So if you're ever lonely and you want to be around other good people, you can feel free to make this home. $100%, my man. And I'm willing to help you in any way that I can. So if you ever need to speak with anybody or just talk to someone, I'm here for you. 100%, my man. So how about you? What do you like to do? What are your hobbies? What kind of games? What kind of games? Hold on, what kind of games? All right, are you excited for November 19th, 2026? That's the date allegedly that Grand Theft Auto launches. Are you pumped? Oh yeah, dog. You know this one's Vice City, right? Yeah, that's a good question. Um, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. Um, but I mean, that's not. Is that a deal breaker? All right. So you think you're gonna get it? Why not? Okay. Okay. Is that the game for you? Okay. Um. All right. What do I like? I like. Um. I like Grand Theft Auto. I like sports games. So I like Madden, NCAA, 2K, that kind of. Yeah. No, all that. I like them all. Um. I like. Um. Okay, I like Call of Duty. Though I haven't played them all since I've been online so much. I've watched like every game that can be played, and as you can imagine, so I like. I've played Fortnite. I like that. That's a fun game. Um, I like what's it called? Counter Strike. I like what is that called with like Pokemon, but also like what's that one called? Super Smash Brothers. I like that. I like anything Mario Kart, Mario Party. That those kind of games are tight. Um, I like old school, like retro gaming. Everything from like Donkey Kong, Super Mario, Sonic, all that stuff. Um, I like uh, I like games. I like mini games or like even just like board games. Like we play in here. We play chess, checkers. We will play like card games like poker, Uno. We'll play like the people when they come in here a lot. We play pool a lot, like billiards, and we play mini golf. I love miniature golf. I love golfing games. We play bowling. We play Battleship, Monopoly, Scrabble. We play a ton of Scrabble in here, believe it or not. So like just those like I don't know Milton Bradley, Hasbro, Parker Brothers kind of games. Very much enjoyed them. And then also like even some like ancient games that are still played like Go, chess, checkers, Connect Four, Karam or Karam is a game that's like an Persian version of chess. There's another one called Mancala, which is like an African game that I like to play a lot. So anything like that. Um, what else do I like to play? Um, or like even watch. Watch people play a lot of um, what's it called? Oh, his name's gonna escape me. Um, Anyway, I'll think of it in a second. I love those horror games that are like scary too. Those are cool, like Resident Evil, that stuff. I like Rainbow Six. I think Rainbow Six is tight. Um, I like the Hitman series. I think that's it. I played some of that. Yeah. Okay. Tight. Um, So I like those games a lot. I like The Sims. I like The Sims a lot. Um, and what else? There are some people who come in here and play like Minecraft, which is cool, or Roblox, which is fine, but I don't really play those. They like to show me what they've built, so I'll give them my time to just see their creations, which is like Legos, which is cool. Um, what else do people play? Okay, I really like Red Dead Redemption. I think that's a cool game that I like to watch a lot. I think it's a really beautiful game, and I hope Grand Theft Auto 6 has a lot of the same characteristics, which I think it will, since Rockstar made both of them. I like the game Bully. If you remember that game, it's an older game, but it's a cool game. What else? Um, I like Halo. Love Halo. What else? Old school RuneScape. That's the one I was trying to think of. I have a friend of mine who really likes to play old school RuneScape, and I'll watch him play that. I watch a lot of people play games. Not that I don't play myself, but I would rather dedicate one of my computers to live streaming or making a bot or something than just have it be a game. Some of my favorite games, though, if you ever played Sid Meier's Civilization, love that game, and excellent. And then, so I still play that. I'll play it on my phone, or I'll play it occasionally on computer. And then I love Age of Empires as well. I haven't played that in a long time, but it was one of my favorite games growing up. I love Sid Meier's Civilization, though. I love different versions of them. I can seriously play Sid Meier's Civilization 2 and be happy as a clam. Basically, just playing that, or the more advanced 6 and like 5, 6, and 7, whatever they're on now. So those are really cool to me. How about sports? Do you like sports? Oh, tight. Dude, love MMA. We watch like all of the UFCs in here. I watch I watch so many UFC podcasts. Now I don't know all the guys because it's hard to keep track, but I watch like every Joe Rogan, anything MMA, whatever that guy's name is, Amhar Sanawi or whatever. And I'll think of his name, Ariel Sawani. Uh, and Luke, whatever his name is, on Morning Combat. And the reason why I watch all these guys is because I like stand-up comedy too, and there's this weird overlap, much because of Joe Rogan, of MMA and stand-up comedy, and then there's the worst rated stand-up comedy special in global history. The two worst are by the same MMA fighter. His name is Brendan Schaub, and he's got a podcast, and I absolutely have become obsessed, not with the podcast because it's good, but because it sucks. And the subreddit that has basically dedicated themselves to making fun of this guy is absolutely hilarious. So I love me some MMA as well. Who do you think's gonna fight on the White House card? Yeah, I'm not either. I would love to see Conor McGregor, John Jones, something like that. That's like the ultimate, but I don't think we'll get that. I think that there are rumors that Conor McGregor is going to do International Fight Week instead, not be on the White House card. John Jones has said he wants to be there. Dana White said there's a 1 in a billion chance that John Jones will fight on that card, but John Jones has said, look, there are 8 billion people on the planet, so that's not a no. Watch John Jones's last fight with that spinning leg kick that took out his last opponent. And then all of the stuff that he's been through with legal troubles and everything, and seeing him get through that. So I hope he fights on that card. I know he's not at his best. Watch the fight with Tom Aspinall and the poke to the eyes, and he still hasn't recovered from that. I don't know if he's going to have to give up the belt or what's going to happen with that. Really big fan of the heavyweight divisions, and I mean, I can only name like in my entire life like 20 UFC fighters. I don't know it that well, but I have gotten really into it over the course of the last 5 years. And do you have a favorite fighter or a favorite weight class? Okay, yeah, I do too. Yeah, he's great. All those Dagestani fighters are fascinating. Fascinating the lives that they live to get to the United States and be able to fight or wherever, and how like they have mixed martial arts in their like school curriculum, and their entire school is just dedicated to getting the fuck out of there. And um, I love I love his religiosity. Like basically, he's a fighter, but he's also a deeply religious person as well. Um, Islam's the same way. Um, love that. I love when they shit talk each other. That's kind of a funny thing to me too. Not those two in particular, but just UFC guys in particular. I'm not that big on women fighting. I watch it occasionally, but I I don't know. I do watch it, but like I like the guys more. Though I think that the women are very talented who do it. Um, but I can't name that many female fighters. I watched UFC's like whatever it's gonna be like 30 327 or whatever. Sometimes watch the fight nights. I get into a little bit of Bellator and um, I get into bare knuckle fighting a little bit. That's wild. And have you ever seen bare knuckle fighting? I think I've seen clips of it. Yeah, they don't allow it anymore, right? Have you seen the bare knuckle fighting league? Oh, it's super bloody. Um, it's amazing to me. So that's like a real league now. They like did a fight at the Hard Rock Casino in Florida, um, and it's amazing to me when you watch boxers, which I watch a lot of boxers too. You know, a boxing match will go like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds or whatever. Bare knuckle fighting does not. Bare knuckle boxing does not. It goes like one round. Like basically, if you get punched in the face with a bare knuckle fist, you're gonna be out. And so it's amazing to me how much shorter that makes the fight. Um, so that's been interesting. I don't like it because the guys can get hurt so badly, but there's something very primal about it. Like if two guys were just gonna fight and they didn't have gloves or anything, this is what would happen. Um, so that's quite interesting. I so you said you like UFC. What other sports do you like? Okay, but not your standard football, baseball, soccer, hockey, um, basketball. Who's your team? I like them all. I do a lot of fantasy football, so I like different players from different teams. Do you ever do any fantasy football? Do you do any fantasy football? Yo, Paul, are you there? Can you hear me? I can hear me. Maybe Paul went to sleep. Or he just cut out. Shout out to Paul.
But don't get me confused with these young dudes eating ass calling it groceries. That's not groceries. That's chitlins, and you niggas need to stop. That is chitlins. I think a lot of dudes eat ass because they still don't know where the clitoris is, but I do. And because of that, I have two rules, lady. Like the first one is if I can smell it before you take your pants off, I'm not eating that shit. And they always get mad at you when you tell them that they pussy stink like they don't know. Like, bitch, you knew that pussy smelled like a 91-degree day in Puerto Rico before you came over here. And the second one is, if you ever had an abortion, yeah, I always lose people on that part. But fuck that, somebody got murdered in there. Y'all know niggas don't fuck around in haunted houses. My tongue, my choice, bitch. Thank you.
There you go. Jerry Devo Smith. Were you going to do a pussy eating joke before?
That shit when he was talking about pussy like he gets some at all.
He says that he does. He says that he's eaten 36 black pussies. What do you think about that?
I think he's a white liar. And y'all believe that shit. Look at that fat motherfucker. He ain't eating no black pussy.
Do you eat black pussy?
Exclusively.
You've never eaten a white pussy?
Hell no.
When you say hell no like that, why?
Because a couple of months ago I seen a TikTok where they asked a white girl if you take a shower on Wednesday, when the next time you take a shower, this bitch said Friday. Fuck that shit.
Because of one?
No. White women don't wash every day. Fuck that shit.
You think that's a thing?
I know that's a thing.
White women, is that true?
Of course they gonna say it while they on camera. Them bitches sitting on Krabby Patties.
John said that was a split decision.
They do stripper showers though, where they take like bug wipes and clean out.
Okay, Red Band.
That's not good. That's why your eyes look like that.
You look a little inflamed, a little swollen, a little bit swollen. Jerry Devo Smith, what do you do for work?
I'm just a comedian. That's all I do for work.
Love that.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
15 years.
15 years. Where at? What part
San
of Florida?
Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio.
I'm originally from Washington, D.C. What's up, brother?
All right. Why, how come you guys said hi like that after DC was brought up?
That's the city, Chocolate City, baby.
Okay.
Don't let him in and out.
I'm not fucking with him.
Jerry Devo Smith. So your middle name?
No, my middle name is Dwayne. Devo is my nickname, and I just use that for my stage name.
Your what name?
My nickname.
I thought you said something else.
Dwayne is my middle name.
That's,
yeah.
That's what we call. That's the government. You like. I have friends. I didn't know who their real name was. Like 10 years later, one of my friends' his name is 40. They call him Jermaine. And this girl was like, "Have you seen Jermaine?" I was like, "Who the fuck is Jermaine? I know 40." But in black people, it's like, "It's Mr. Government." If I ask you government, what do you respond with?
My government is Jerry Dwayne Smith.
See, that's the real name.
What's your government?
Fuck you. Donnell Maurice Rawlings. I left the black community years ago. I said, fuck. You got too confused.
Yeah, confusing and shit.
Yeah. Oh my God! So Jerry, you're born and raised in, or you started in DC? What?
No, I started in San Antonio. I started at Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club, but I've been living there since 2010, and that's when I started.
What made you move to San Antonio?
My brother was in the military, and he left, and then he had a baby in San Antonio and stayed there, and my dad moved down there, so I just moved once I got divorced because I was running from a terrorist.
Is that just a girlfriend or
an ex-wife? I was married.
Baby mama?
No, I ain't had no kids with this bitch. You crazy?
You married her and you didn't have kids with her?
Thank God.
Wow. How did that happen?
By the grace of God, won't he do it?
Wow.
Won't he will?
You're full black?
No, I remember I told y'all last time my mom's white. My mom's white.
Really?
Yeah.
Your dad was dark as shit.
My dad is purple.
I'm like, I had no idea.
And y'all laughing, just for my mom's white, that's why my daddy stayed. He's still alive, God damn it.
Wow, that's incredible. You still have a relationship with your mom?
My mom passed away in 95. We had this conversation, sir.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
How did she pass away? Here it comes.
I was waiting for fucking Red Band to do it like he did the last time and shit.
You gotta say how she died.
She had kidney failure. She passed away kidney disease. I knew he was gonna do it. I just did it before he did it because I didn't want to kick his ass after the show.
Wow. Amazing. Okay, so but Dad's still fine.
Yeah, Dad's fine for now. Yeah, he's fine. He's good. He's in dialysis right now. Actually, too. He's 76.
Dialysis.
For his kidneys is messing up. He be having. I already knew he was going. This nigga still ain't got no sleeves on. Sleeveless samurai at it again.
He is. What was the last real job that you had, Jerry Devo?
I delivered furniture for Aaron.
for errands
for like 7 years. But after that, if you want to consider it a real job, I worked at Go at Laugh Out Loud for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I worked with this nigga a couple times too. Man, good show. They don't remember niggas.
Incredible. All right, Jerry. Well, fun times. You did it again. Did you get a big joke book?
Yes, I did, but I'll take the
Take another one. Here's a very, very dark black one, just like your dad. Then, on we go. Should be the final bucket full of the night, I do believe. And what a name it is. Make some noise for Ralphie the bartender. Ralphie the bartender. Here's Ralphie the bartender.
So a couple months ago, I go to Home Depot to look for a dude, and he didn't really come with a green card, but a really long pink card. So we started dating, and things have been going pretty good. The other night, we're having a really intimate, deep discussion. He's giving me the reassurance that you want and that you need in a new relationship. He's like, I love you forever and ever and always. Amen. I'm like, wow, dude, did you just bring your faith into this? How Pacino are you? And later that night, he's actually trying to put me on the dinner table. And can you blame him? You know, boys gotta eat. And he's getting all sexy with me, rubbing up on me and whatnot. And he's like, who's your man? And so immediately I sit up, and I look him dead in the eyes, and I'm like, our one and only, Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen. So he came, which is pretty cool, because before this relationship, I really wasn't that religious. But apparently we pray every night now, because amen's our new safe word. Thank you. I'm Ralphie.
Ralphie the bartender. Oh, man.
Golden ticket.
All right. Ralphie, am I saying that right? Yes, Ralphie. How long have you been on stand-up comedy?
About a little less than 6 months.
6 months. Perfect. That's a good answer for what that set was. I love it. What made you want to start stand-up 6 months ago?
I've been wanting to do it for 10 years, but last year got a divorce and been doing cool new shit.
Nice. What made you get a divorce?
Motherfucker. The wrong ones, and he tried to kill me, so.
Really? How did he try?
I know this is wrong, but what did you say? I just can't jump the gun. What did you do, doctor?
Started moving out early.
Nice. So how long were you in that relationship for?
6 years.
6 years. And once you got out of it, that's when you realized you could start stand-up comedy.
Yeah, doing a lot of bigger things than just stand-up as well. Just kind of
like what?
Lost. I started doing stunt doubling for motorcycle work.
How long have you been riding motorcycles?
About 3,000 miles, so I'm still pretty fresh. A time limit wouldn't give the factor here.
I said how long? Not how far.
Man, I don't know. My mechanic. I don't know. My mechanic had my bike for over a year whenever I first got it, so it's been a while. It's hard. It's easier to say my
I think there's something about this story you're not telling us.
Which part?
This relationship as a husband?
Common law.
Yeah. You cheated on him?
Fuck no.
He cheated on you?
Yeah.
Oh.
With girls that look like his mom, so you know you can't compete.
Is he Mexican?
Nah, white.
We have a brand new man for you. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't see color.
And he won't walk out on you, okay?
So, Ralphie, tell us more about your life. And what else is interesting about you?
I'm a welder, a mechanic, gym enthusiast. Started acting recently.
You were raised by a single father?
Nah, he died.
He died? How did he die?
Late batch of age.
Patch of heroin.
The heroin?
Yeah.
That was during the Biden administration?
No, way before.
Really?
Before.
Fentanyl?
Huh?
Is it fentanyl or just something else?
Rat poison.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That's pre-Biden. Fentanyl was during Biden.
Clinton.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. How old were you when he passed away?
4.
Ah, damn. That sucks. You have a lot of siblings?
Nope.
Only child?
Yeah, I have 2 brothers. One's adopted, and the other one's half blood. They're not as cool as I am.
Wow.
I didn't know Mexicans adopt kids.
Is your mom Mexican?
No, my mother's white.
Oh, there you go. Have fun. Your dad was Mexican?
Yes.
And your mom's white?
Yep.
You're still close to your mom?
Oh, fuck that bitch.
Why fuck that bitch?
We don't got all night, Tony.
Really? Have you ever thought with all these relationships that you might be the problem?
You sound just like my therapist right now.
Really? Do you go to a therapist?
I do. I can't wait to tell her about all this tomorrow.
Yeah, the manic episode's gonna hit hard after this. Where have you ridden this motorcycle at? What's the craziest place you've driven to?
Just in Corpus. I mean, they have horrible driving.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
You ever been with a woman before?
Red band.
How could you tell?
Look, I believe this is our first female comedian of the night. You can't just, every time there's a lady up here, sexually harass her with questions like that. Have you been with a woman before?
Plead the fifth.
But well, let me tell you, she does some mechanic work and the bitch to ride motorcycles.
How about the face?
What? Oh, red band. Ralphie, fun times. You gotta keep working it. You're only 6 months in. Keep writing, keep trying. There's a little joke book. Ralphie, the bartender, ladies and gentlemen. That is what appears to be your name. Ralphie, the bartender. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We had a good night tonight or what, huh? So, we have a special treat for you. William couldn't make it, Artie Maddie couldn't make it, Timmy couldn't make it, but I'm excited about how we're closing tonight's show, and I think you will be too, because I believe that this is the future of Kill Tony. This young man has only been on the show once before. He won a golden ticket at 21 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he's the future of the show. I think he's the future of comedy, and I'm positive he's the future of musical comedy. Make some fucking noise for Tony Scar, everybody. Tony Scar to close out tonight's show at the age of 21.
How we doing, folks? Folks, what if I told you there was a place where brilliant minds could collide? Where you could be drowning in pussy even if you're only the size of Big Mike. Celebrities around every corner and women that want you bad. Nothing but 9s and 10s, folks. Would you be interested in that? Well, welcome to Epstein's Island. I'm sure you won't forget it. I'm trying not to get sued here, so everything I say is alleged. It's always perfect weather. I wonder who controls that. Probably the guys with the beady eyes and 1/4 of a hat. If Bill Clinton comes in under 4 minutes, there's 4 more weeks of winter. But he only comes in Asian women, or as he likes to call them, squinters. In his bathroom, there was a black midget taking a bath. It was the world's first sopping wet 3/5 of 1/2. Trump was at the table, tricking Muslims into eating pork. He was sitting on J.D. Vance, and J.D. Vance was on all fours. They were eating with Anthony Fauci, and right before they prayed, Fauci turned into a fucking bat and flew away. It was crazy. Biden slept with a prostitute, and after they had sex, she stepped onto the balcony to smoke a candy cigarette. Stephen Hawking was on the treadmill yelling, "Round, round, round," until I hit his eject button and he flew across the room. There was an Arabic stripper. She didn't take cash. She preferred that I threw rocks. She stripped down as much as a Muslim can. She took her socks halfway off. There was a black stripper, a smoke show with beautiful ebony skin. She stripped all her clothes off and stripped all the paint off, and then she was white again. And I couldn't believe she did blackface. That's racist. That's fucked. So I only paid her half price when she redid all the makeup.
I got dragged to the island by my friend Leanne. She had a tampon in her purse, but no game plan. It was racquetball and pinball and badminton too.
And not a single ball that left the island was blue.
Well, I didn't want to go, but I didn't want to miss the show. Ever since I was a young boy, I had FOMO. Everybody, I had FOMO. I didn't want to go, but I didn't want to miss the show.
Tony motherfucking Star has done it again. I'm getting word that Randolph Davies is plugging AdamRayComedy.com. Adam Ray is on tour. How about one more time for the great Tony Starr? Hey, Tony, how are we doing? Everything good, man? How's life changed for you since becoming a big fancy?
Dude, everything was good up until last night. Last night was fucking. I bit my tongue really hard last night. I'm horrible at eating pussy, dude. I don't know how that happened. I had a really bad sex experience recently. It was really. I was going back to a girl's RV because what's a house if it isn't also a car, right? And I was back at her place, and she wanted to fuck, but she made me wear a condom, and I didn't bring a condom because fellas know that if you don't bring a condom, you don't gotta fucking use one, right? That's how it works. I probably wasn't supposed to tell anybody that. That's my bad. But I went back to her place, and she was like, "You can use my condom," and she pulled out a Magnum condom. And I'm not a Magnum kind of guy, Tony. I'm not. So that was. It's not like putting your dad's T-shirt on. You know what I mean? I was just like a toothpick in a Ziploc bag. It was tough.
Yeah, that's
But besides that, I mean, everything's been great. I still have a hard time getting booked around town, but I got managers and agents now. I got women hitting my line, which is awesome. Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. Mostly 30-year-old women, which is great because that's my bread and butter, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy would get plowed on Epstein's Island. Oh,
yeah, dude.
Shit.
I was there.
Human flesh play, but you were there?
I was there. Yeah, I was on a silver platter with an apple in my mouth, dude.
Amazing. Tony, you are so funny. The music is just absolutely incredible. Every line, every reference. You are a true star.
Thank you very much, bro.
Amazing. Tony Star, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you all. I love you, folks.
This episode brought to you by Blue Chew, Talkspace, and Shopify. Guys, I love this man with all my heart. How loud can this place get with the great Donnell Rawlings, everybody? I love him. He is on tour. See him. DonnellRawlings.com. Trust me. He's one of the best stand-ups in the world. Go see him. DonnellRawlings.com. How about one more time for the great Trevor Wallace, everybody? Check out his special April 1st on his YouTube. That's youtube.com/Trevor Wallace. Buy You Part 2 from the Kill Tony Band is out everywhere. HeidiRegina.com. Bonsai makes our amazing joke books. Check out our incredible line of merch at killmerch.com. The drawing from Ryan G. Belt is amazing. Donnell Rawlings and Trevor Wallace. Let's see what Chris Rogers drew over there. Whoa, it's fucking Jeremy. The great Adam Ray character, Jeremy. How about one more time for Randolph Davies' debut tonight? He and Pat O'Neill, both of them winning golden tickets. Redman?
Coming to San Diego, AmericanComedyClub.com in June. Thank you.
Yeah, don't forget, we are at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles in the month of May, making our return to LA, doing a real Kill Tony episode for one night only. That's at the Intuit Dome in front of 17,500 people at once. It started in the belly room in front of 15 people, and now 17,500. Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you guys. Good night, everybody.
Hey, this is Raymond coming to you live from Boston Gas Company for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony! Who's ready to fuck some shit up tonight, huh?
Make some noise for the great Brian Redband right here. Hey, everybody! He may be wearing blue, but he is indeed Redband. Welcome to Kill Tony, brought to you by the Red Rose and the Yellow Rose and Deep Eddy Vodka and Gel Blaster, available in stores everywhere. Shoot your friends. Blast your friends with little gel tabs. You guys having fun? What's happening? Are we here tonight? Austin, Texas? You got a little goth guy with his arms crossed, not having any fun whatsoever. Fuck yeah, dude. You're sad about the guy from fucking the drummer from fucking, what was it again?
There's 2 drummers today.
Yeah, you're sad about one of those fucking dead drummers, aren't you? I'll tell you what drummers are alive. The fucking Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey Kill Tony Band, everybody. God damn it. Michael Gonzalez. John Dees on the keys. Matt Muelling on the electric. Paul Deemer on the horns. And that's the great D Madness right there down the middle. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Before we get started, here's a little bit more from the amazing sponsors that made tonight's episode available for you here, the listener, right now. Hey, y'all, you might not know this, but when I'm not being the host of the #1 live podcast in the world, what I've been doing for the last 16 years is being a professional stand-up comedian, and I'm excited to say that I'm back out on tour again. January 13th and 14th of 2023, I'm in Dallas, Texas, and February 9th and 10th of 2023, I'm in Houston, Texas. Tickets available at TonyHinchcliffe.com. All these shows sell out, so don't be a doofus. Go to the website now. Get tickets while you still can. I love food. And with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. You've got New Year's goals, and HelloFresh is here to help you achieve them. Skip the grocery store and take control of your time and budget with delicious recipes delivered right to your door. Fast and fresh recipes. HelloFresh's latest line of meals featuring robust flavors and filling portions are ready in less than 15 minutes. Enjoy taste and quality done quick with recipes like falafel power bowls, seared steak and potatoes with béarnaise sauce, or Southwest pork and bean burritos. Redband, you absolutely love food. Tell us about this.
I love HelloFresh, and it saves you money also. It's 25% cheaper than the takeout and cheaper than grocery store shopping. How many times have you wanted to make a meal and you buy all these ingredients, and you only use half of them, and it's just expensive to make anything? This is great because they send you the exact ingredients, the amounts you need for each meal, and it's always fresh. Like me and my girlfriend, look, we're guilty of ordering takeout all the time, and we always try to go to the grocery store and it's like, what do we make? Well, it's hard to do finding, recipes and stuff. This way they send you personalized recipes, it's fun. You open up the box and go, oh, this week we're going to have this. It's great. And it takes everything out and you just know exactly how to do it with it's easy to follow instructions. I love it. It's fun.
I love it too, and you will as well. Go to HelloFresh.com/Tony22 and use code Tony22 for 22 free meals plus free shipping. Again, that's HelloFresh.com/Tony22 and use code Tony22 for 22 free meals plus free shipping. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/Tony22 and use code Tony22 for 22 free meals plus free shipping. It's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Are you guys ready to start tonight's episode? Guys, you're halfway there. You're making noise like a fucking, you're making noise like you're in a taping of fucking Letterman or something. And that new Letterman too, not the old Letterman. You guys sound like a new Letterman audience. You guys ready to fucking do this shit tonight or what? Every single week, I have some of the funniest, some of my favorites, some of my best friends in town. This week, no different. If you're a longtime Kill Tony fan, you're in for a special treat. It's former band member and Kill Tony legend, one of my best friends, one of the best comedians I've played with. Make some noise for Jesse Johnson and Joe Rogan. What? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What? Did he say? Fuck yeah. Jet ski. Joe Rogan. Holy shit. A goddamn Monday night. This is Monday in Austin, Texas. Let's fucking go. All my favorite J's in one place. Jet ski, Jesse Johnson, and Joe Rogan. How you guys doing? I'm so excited that you guys are here. I'm fucking pumped. You guys have done this before. What's shaking?
I feel amazing. Great.
It's my favorite show. I'm happy to be here. You guys both know what you're doing. Joe is one of our top guests ever. And Jetski, a former full-time band member on the show. She knows the show literally better than almost anybody ever. If you guys don't know, a ton of people signed up for the opportunity to get 60 seconds on this stage. I pulled one of these names out. They get 60 seconds of stand-up comedy time uninterrupted. You know the time is up and you hear the sound of a kitten. That means they have to wrap it up there, else they bring out the Hollywood Bear, which just interrupts their set very loudly and aggressively and brings everything in. And then I interview them. Talk to our esteemed panel for a few minutes and we find out more about them. The entire thing is improvised. It's a lot of fucking fun. You guys ready to start this party or what? Very good. Now we have a special treat to start tonight. I wanted to start it with a little bit of energy, a little fucking jolt. So this guy, while he is not officially a regular on this show, he works out in the oil fields, and when he's in town, I love seeing a new 60 seconds from him. He's anomaly. He's only been doing this for a few months, but I fucking love the guy. I think he's got a very promising future. Let's see a new minute from the one and only Uncle Laser, everybody. Make some noise for Uncle Laser. Come on.
All right, take a gander here. Listen, my mom raised me not to be a fucking quitter. Okay, she said always see it through, never throw in the towel. Now, with that being said, I got date raped the other night. Now, it's not funny. It was a very Bill Cosby-like experience. Somebody carried me up to their hotel. Okay, but when they got up there, they didn't finish the fucking job. You see, they didn't give me enough of that date rape drug. Where it says, give you 1, give me 7. Okay, I got the to kill a fucking grown polar bear. I'm a drug addict. Okay? When I awoke, though, I noticed that my butthole wasn't sore in the slightest. Okay? And I didn't have any juices around the remnants of my penis. So needless to say, I was very, very unimpressed. So I did what I was raised to do, to never quit. So I went ahead and jerked myself off to complete the fucking experience because mama didn't raise no fucking quitter. I used to use the towel that they threw in halfway as a quite blindfolded.
Uncle Laser giving us a little story this time. This is different. Is this something that actually...
Yeah, I had both, actually. And I didn't go to sleep in no cool apartment. It was in the back of my fucking truck. I even took my pants off halfway through it so they couldn't even get their fingerprints. I was really hoping they'd finish the job.
All right.
That story out with your friends a few times before you bring it to the stage. The story's got some fucking holes in it.
So someone roofied you?
All right, let's be real.
Yeah.
I've been roofied one time before. But then I was reminded later on a later date that I actually took a fucking 100 milligram. And that could have done it too, to be quite honest.
Laser at it again. When you hear the sound of that laser, that means that we've been Uncle Laser. Okay, so my guess is the 100.
The search continues. We don't know. We don't know.
It sounds like you roofied yourself.
Turns out.
So Uncle Laser, how's life been going? What else has been happening other than this roofie incident?
Well, I've been dealing with that. A lot of trauma there. Christmas was shit. Had to work out on the rig during Christmas, and the polar vortex froze up all the pipes in the trailer house. I couldn't shower for 13 days.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure I have a yeast infection now.
13 days. That's rough for a guy that showers every.
You know what I'm saying? It's a one
Like
more.
that last day, you're like,
one
what
more.
the goddamn hell?
Yeah, no, it's bad. I had to cut all my hair out because it knotted up. The perm started eating itself. It was bad.